coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. And birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. The front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load. Hold on.
Check, 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 check. Okay. Sorry about that. I had a, ooh, yeah, that is loud. I had a power outage last night, and it threw off all of my settings. So I was cognizant of that this morning. Well, let's see who we got here. We got AVA, who was first. Good morning. We got Nancy and Anna G. Good morning. And we got Tammy, who's here, and Hellhound. Good morning. Good morning. All right, guys. Yeah, I was muted. I know. You should. Yeah, you guys should be able to hear me now. I knew it was going to do that. I've gotten to know these settings enough that when I have to restart the computer, I know that I'm gonna have to, redo a lot of my stuff. It stinks. I know. I do have to laugh at people like complaining. Like if you're gonna be complaining and say, oh my God, people act like high school over stuff that you fucking did. like seriously. Like shit that you did. Don't get mad. Because people are just ridiculous. I'm gonna see if I can find this picture. I've got it. I know I didn't delete it. And some people were just so upset. And it's like, well, I wouldn't have done what I did if you didn't do what you did. Yeah, here's the picture. I'm gonna send it to myself and then I'll put it up on the thing here. It's like people get so upset, and it's like, just do your own thing. Like, leave me out of it. But they can't. And then I posted a thing. Actually, I'll show here. I'll show that. Let me go into the ecosystem. But good morning, Green Flamingo. Good morning, Voss. Good to see you guys. Voss, I did see you tagged me in one of your videos. I was trying to pull it up this morning and it wouldn't pull up. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I restarted that. Yeah. Some of my stuff is not. Pause. And then I got to make sure I turn on the audio, and then I got to share the audio with you guys. See, I got to do all this stuff. Okay, this is what I had posted.
Disrespecting me and then being shocked when I respond disrespectfully back is confusing to me. It's unwell behavior. Why would you expect me to be respectful if you couldn't respect me to begin with?
Crazy. Say it louder for the people in the back, please.
Wake up.
We'll play it another
Disrespecting me and then being shocked when I respond disrespectfully back is confusing to me. It's unwell behavior. Why would you expect me to be respectful if you couldn't respect me to begin with?
Crazy. Say it louder for the people in the back.
Yeah. Yeah. And that's 100% true. And that's exactly like, don't expect me. Like, if you're not going to be the bigger person, you're going to talk about me. Don't expect me to be the bigger person. Because I'll tell you right now, I can be petty as shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't care at all. Like, I've done so much in my life that, I've been around the block. I've tried to be the bigger person. I've been the petty person. But yeah, here's what people are mad at. So you have this picture. Bruce was going into other shows and blaming me about the phone calls, which we know the phone calls they were done by Lips, just like the obituary that I was also blamed on. That was done by Lips. Good morning, Rickles. Good morning, Colleen, Joan. Good to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah. So right here, you can see my name, like, and the thing is, like, someone had to put that up on screen. They had to highlight that comment. So you highlighted a comment with my name in it, and then you're upset that I put the picture up. I'm sorry. No. And this happened on Veterans Day. Like, I was a veteran. One person who is a veteran, another one who claims to be a veteran. Yeah, they allowed this to be put up, and they don't think I should respond. Oh, I'm responding. Oh yeah. Skipper will respond. I will respond every single day. I'll respond like like I'm here for it. Skipper's here for it. And then to say that I'm high school. Really? Really? Because yeah, there we go. You're saying I'm high school? Y'all are putting up pictures that invoke me. You don't want me to be involved? Don't involve me. But you involve me. Oh, Skipper's here. Yeah, I'm here now. Like, and then get upset. Like, are you fucking kidding me? And then get upset about it? And what's funny is yeah, I've got so many people now reaching out to me, people who, you know, almost a year ago made decisions about me, and now they're starting to realize, oh, yeah, I guess Skipper is not the one starting shit. But as I teach my son, men end conflict. We do what we can to end conflict. Now, whatever that looks like, whether it's actually fighting, whether it's we take decisive action, but men end conflict. That's what men do. Um, and then I see people. Sorry about the phlegm, guys. I see people um, talking tough, like, oh, don't talk tough, don't talk tough. Um, like you're not tough, so don't talk to. It just looks ridiculous, right, Hellhound? No, I'm just addressing it because people for the last several days I've been getting people messaging me. I mean, this picture was messaged to me, and someone was like, "Did you see what Bruce is saying?" Yeah, they said, "Did you see what Bruce is saying?" And here's the thing: it's one thing for Bruce to say that; it's another thing to highlight the comment. Completely other thing. Like, stop talking. If you don't want me to respond, you probably shouldn't be talking about me. But if you talk about me, I'm going to respond every day of the week. Like I am. I'm telling you, I am going to respond. Thinking that you can talk about me, but I should not be allowed to talk about you.
Right to jail.
No, no.
I hit the wrong. Like, seriously. And you think I wouldn't respond?
Are you really retarded?
Of course I'm going to respond. And you should expect someone to respond. If you're highlighting comments about them, you should expect people to respond. And apparently, I'm going to text someone. Because there's something I was told, but I want to be correct. I don't want to screw things up. So I want to make sure. I wonder if we go through the thick skull or with they'll be stupid enough to continue to talk about. Oh, they're dumb enough to talk about me, and I'm gonna make money on it.
I like money.
I do. I love money. I love money. Give me free money. But yeah, oh, you know what I need to get is the quote from I'm gonna write down the quote from Commando. I love hearing you little pissant soldiers talk tough. Because yeah, when people who like try, oh, don't you dare mess with me, and it's like, yeah, people who talk tough, and it's like, no, you're not tough. Like it is hilarious, and it happens so often. I get it all the time. Maybe it's because the show is called Veteran Nation. Like people feel that they need. Uh, People feel they need to like stick out their chest with me. It's like, no, no, you're not gonna scare me. I will not be intimidated by you. Oh yeah. And they think they're cute. They think, oh, They're gonna play the game of, oh, we weren't talking about you because you didn't name me directly. Really, you put my fucking name up on the screen. Like, seriously? And then you're mad that I took that screenshot and I turned it into a post. I don't care. Good morning, Mama Coop. Good morning, bestie. And then um from what I hear is the same people who are talking tough and upset that I put this picture that mentions me, that literally has my name. I hear that they are upset and threatening to show my DMs. And again, as I've always said, show my DMs. I don't care. I'm the same person I am in DM that I am on screen. I am. So you're not going to bother me by showing the world that, oh, yeah, this is how I am. I will say this. If you're going to show the DMs, you better show them all. You better show them all. Because those DMs show you, like all the DMs show you in a bad light. So if you show the DMs, you better show them all. And if you don't think I'm going to make a fool of you, you are a retard.
Emotional damage.
So yeah, you show them. You're not going to bother me. I've got way more on you guys than you got on me, and I've already shown it. I have already shown it. And you don't think I have more? I don't show my whole hand. I'm not one of these people. That's why I don't need to rush. Like when someone sends me something, I don't rush to air with it. I don't. I sit on it. I'm a poker player. You're better off to let everyone else put their cards on the table. Sorry, I just had to share a Facebook post about a place where my mom used to work. It's an old, like 1950s diner that's been open the whole time, and it had a fire like 2-3 months ago. They're still it didn't take down the whole building, but they're redoing things and they're going to reopen. But great food. Those hypocrites aren't worth it, babe. Oh yeah. No, they're out there talking tough, and yeah, they can talk tough. But I got people who. What's funny is I got people who are coming to me about them, and I didn't have to. I didn't have to do anything with them back when all the drama was happening. I was like, look, just leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. Stay away from me. They can't do that. Hey, Timothy, good to see you. Engaging lurker mode. Don't blame you. Don't blame you one bit. But yeah, like if you're going to talk about me, I'm going to talk about you. That's the deal. Like that is the deal. And if you're going to talk tough, I'm just going to make fun of you. Hey, good to see you, Greg. So yeah, I wanted to talk about that this morning. I am also laughing about the Democrats. In the last 24 hours, the Democrats did all this thing with Epstein and Trump. They put out these emails, these new emails that are not new emails. They're heavily redacted. Well, I shouldn't say heavily. They're redacted. That's what it is. But the thing is, like, they're not new emails. These were emails that were released by the Epstein estate years ago. There's nothing in there that's earth-shattering, but they're redacting them to act like there's new victims. No, the person that's being talked about is Virginia Giuffre, who is the young lady who killed herself, or at least that's what it was ruled a suicide earlier this year or last year. But she already testified that Trump didn't do anything. He was never inappropriate with her, and was not involved with Ghislaine and Epstein. But they're redacting her name and trying to put it out as if it was her. And then they've got ones of Epstein in 2017 saying that, oh, Trump did this stuff. It's like he was already president. Like, we don't give a shit about this stuff after he announced he was running for president. Like, everyone bashing him, and ever since, if it was an accusation before he announced for president, okay, I'll listen to it. Everything after is bullshit. It's all bullshit. So, but that blew up in the Democrats' face because Republicans had the emails unredacted, and it just made me laugh. Just made me laugh. It's like, if there's so much evidence of Trump being with Epstein and doing all this stuff, why are you faking? You know? Why do you have to hoax it? Don't hoax it. Like, why are you redacting emails that have already been out in the public sphere? They're nothing burgers. Just like how they always use the one in 2016, that one girl, um, Kathy Johnson. I know it was KJ, was her initials. She filed a lawsuit against Trump and claimed that he had molested her and all this stuff. Yet she was from the city. Like, literally, she lived half a mile that way. Like, half a mile. I could walk to her house. And here's the reality of it. The reality is she was a meth addict. That's the reality. She was a meth addict. And the moment she found out she could be held liable, she dropped her lawsuit. She couldn't prove anything, dropped her lawsuit. And people still will cite that. And it's like, that's a dropped lawsuit. Right? Nothing burger. Yeah, they just keep doing this stuff. But as of today, the government is no longer shut down. I will be back on base today. All the civilians are back, so my workload is going to increase. Fun. Oh, is this another activist judge? Ooh, TikTok creator ordered to pay woman 1.7 million for ending marriage. Ooh. Flight disruptions linger. Yeah, they're going to be for another day, another 48 hours. Jesse Jackson's in the hospital. Good morning, Dwayne. Dwayne sends me funny stuff all the time. Dwayne, weren't we going to go to lunch? I thought we were going to do it lunch. EG and Carol. No, she's just crazy. That chick is nuts. I went a little bit more in depth on that appeal. Yeah, I don't see how that one's going to go forward. Like, all they're doing this with Epstein because all of their lawsuits and all of their convictions and everything, it's all failing. It's all failing against Trump. And the thing is, like, yeah, they were going to. Like, if they didn't, they were trying to just like with the convictions, they ignored what the Supreme Court said and just were doing stuff. And it was like, okay, so you're going to get a conviction that's going to get appealed and overturned. Like, is it like they were just trying to stop him from running, and it didn't work? And I could have told him it didn't work because Eugene Debs was a convicted felon sitting in a federal prison and was allowed to run for president. There was already a precedent. Hundreds of immigration detainees from Chicago could be released from ICE custody. U.S. District Judge Jeffrey I. Cummings' oral ruling comes in response to court filings saying their arrests were unlawful. Detainees would likely be released on an ankle monitoring program. Hundreds of immigration enforcement detainees from Illinois could be released. Oral rulings. Judge's ruling comes nearly 2 months into President Donald Trump's Operation Midway Blitz. Filings from attorneys from the ACLU. Among the restrictions are limitations on arrests made without a warrant or in vehicle stops. At least 13 immigration enforcement detainees are expected to be released on November 14th. A group of around 600 could be ordered to be released. Okay. Shows the whole operation last 2 months of terrorizing neighborhoods was unlawful. Don't care about that. They bury the lead. The lawsuit on behalf of the detainees aims to verify how many of the people detained amid the crackdown are criminals and were lawfully arrested. Well, here's the thing. If they're illegal, then they're lawfully arrested. If they are an immigrant and have a criminal record, then it's a lawful detention. They're not citizens, okay? So they go into a different section of the judiciary branch. Like they don't get a trial, they get a deportation hearing. That's what they get. There's 1,100 Chicago area immigration detainees who may have been arrested in violation of the consent decree. At this point, from what I'm seeing from this article, I don't see where, one, that's going to happen, and two, I don't see where it's unlawful. They likely would have to wear an ankle monitor. I don't think it's going to come to that. Yeah, this is a ruling from a judge. I think we're going to see exactly like the SNAP benefits. I think the Trump administration is going to say, wait, we want clarification, or we're just going to straight appeal. That's what they did with SNAP. They first asked for clarification, and the judge gave his clarification, and then the judge was like, okay, so now you have to comply within 24 hours, and Trump took it to, on Friday, took it to Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson, and like within hours, the Supreme Court was like, yeah, no, this order has stayed. Like, you can't do this. And yeah, like it was an unlawful order. This potentially could be an unlawful order. As I'm reading it, I don't see anything that was factual in the article, but I'm not saying it's not there. I'm just saying I'm not seeing it. So I want to read this one about the TikTok influencer. Accused of destroying marriage, ordered to pay woman $1.75 million. Popular social media influencer was recently ordered by a North Carolina court to pay the wife of man she is accused of cheating with $1.75 million. Renee Kennard, a lifestyle content creator with nearly 3 million followers on TikTok, is at the center of a civil lawsuit that has made national headlines. The lawsuit was filed in May 2024 in Durham County by Kennard's manager's wife, Akira Montague, who alleged that the influencer and former friend had a romantic affair with her husband and boasted about it. This is, I guarantee you that she sued for loss of consortium. And you don't think Skipper knows about that? I know about that. And yeah, could be an issue in Skipper's life. See, those of you who pay attention. Montague claims that before the interference of Kennard, her marriage was one with genuine love and affection existed. Kennard's actions have destroyed her happiness and home. Yeah, if you are if you're an affair partner, you can be sued because as of right now, if you're married, that is considered government recognized. Your marriage is government recognized. There's a license that's filed by the government. You get tax advantages, and guess what? Just like tortious interference of business, if you interfere in that marriage, you can be held liable. And trust me, I've had women here. There's a lot of women here who would like to date the Skipper. I don't date here. It's not a good dating pool. And yeah, I've gone on dates and I've warned other people here. Like there are certain questions I ask if I go on a date with someone from up here in the high desert. And they're all, here's one thing I'll say. So many of these people out here, I date women because I'm heterosexual, but I've heard it with people who date men here too. Like you ask, oh, so have you ever been married? Well, yeah, I'm separated right now. Oh, okay. Where is your husband? Oh, we still live together, but we're separated. No, that's just someone cheating. Um, and I've seen that several times. And Skipper's not about that life. So yeah, I'm not continuing on with it because this right here. If I were to continue with that adulterous relationship, I could be held legally liable. And people don't realize this. Uh, um, and that's the thing. It's called loss of consortium, meaning that you have significant rights and privileges of being married. And some of those involve sexual relations. You have a right to that in your marriage. And if someone else is interfering, they're taking those rights away from you. Montague states she attempted to rectify the marriage through counseling. However, she received pushback from her husband, according to the lawsuit. Her husband would later move into Kennard's home in Greenville, North Carolina. The lawsuit continues. The jury ruled that Kennard has to pay Montague $1.75 million, according to the verdict reviewed by USA Today. In a statement to People, Kennard and Montague's husband described the verdict as outrageous. I don't see. I'm not, without getting into this, I don't see any way for them to appeal that. They're going to have to pay the $1.75 million or come up with a settlement. Now, according to this, it says 6 states allow people to sue over a marriage ending affair. It's actually more than that. They might, according to this, Mississippi, North Carolina, Hawaii, Utah, South Dakota. See, North Carolina isn't even on this list. Like, it probably says marriage ending affair in the in the statute, but you can still sue the what do I say, the affair partner. You can still sue them. So it's just having an affair is not a good. It's not a good decision, people, and not a good decision. People are preparing for penny shortages because they halted production of pennies. I mean, internet relaxed a flip camera TikTok trend. Some call it bullying. What is this? Social media videos are part of a flip camera trend where a group of people, usually teenagers, dancing as classmates of strangers in public to record them dancing. The dancers ask the unsuspecting strangers to hold their phones backwards so they can record their routines. Suddenly, one of them runs up and presses a button to flip the camera, which then records the strangers. That's just stupid. Like, that's just dumb. I don't know if it's bullying, it's just dumb. Diddy has his prison release pushed back a month. Yeah, I don't see anything. That one woman who won the special election in Arizona was finally sworn in because the government reopened. Not a big deal. What else? Oh, I'm looking at the time. I've got to get going because I got to get on base today. So let me look through here, see if there's anything. Betty Boop in a horror movie. Dumb. But she's in the public domain, so there's nothing you can do. Foreclosures are surging. Oh, that's because of home prices and the interest rates, and the Fed is dragging their feet on interest rates. They only lowered it like another 0.25%. Just they should be 5%. Saving your pennies. Yeah, that'll happen. All right. I don't see much else happening here. So I'm going to get going. I talked about all the stuff I wanted to. And for all those other shows out there, if you don't want me talking about you, stop talking about me. Stop talking about me. Like, if not, I'm going to talk about you. And you're not going to like it. Oh, well. Like, don't start none, won't be none. But yeah, make sure you guys join the ecosystem on Facebook, our Facebook group, Ecosystem 1.0. Make sure you join that. That is still growing. Yeah, very happy with that. Yeah, 330 members. And we really haven't pushed it that hard. But we're really enjoying. It's funny, when the whole fallout with the last group happened, we got all the problem children, the people with just the stupid posts, like 90% of them are gone, and it's just so much nicer to be in there. So much nicer. That's the thing. I would much rather have a small group of people like-minded who don't waste our time than have a big group with all these people with shit posting shit that's like, who the fuck cares? So it's a really good group in there. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get going. Thank you so much for being here, and as always, thank you for being worth serving.
Coffee brewing as the sun peeks through the haze. Birds are chirping, serenading morning's praise. Front porch creaks as dreams fade away. America's awakened to a brand new day. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Loose print smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakening at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Old vinyl spinning a sweet old tune. Day starts dancing under a sleepy moon. Newsprint smudges on fingers of grace. America's awakened at her own steady pace. Sips of sunshine in a coffee cup. Simple moments lifting spirits up. From the mountains to the sandy shore. Morning in America, want just a little more. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Neighbors waving with a friendly rise. Kids with backpacks chasing daylight skies. Eyes cooling on a windowsill so fine. America's awakened with a heart full of shine. Tractors rumble, fields coming alive. Big wheels turning where hopes and dreams strive. Laughter echoes down the old dirt road. America's awakened to lighten her load. America's awakened to lighten her load.